So the first topic I'm going to be talking about today is pressure in manometers. Alright. So firstly, we have three different types of fluids. We have gasoline, mercury, and oil. Now these fluids each have different specific gravities, and the ways the specific gravities play in is the equation. You can find the gamma of any material using the specific gravity of the respective material times the specific gravity of water, which in this case, the specific gravity of water is 9.8. Okay, now our main goal is to find the pressure difference between each point in this manometer. So we're going to make this point 1, we're going to make this point 2. So we have point A, 1, 2, and B. So to look for the pressure difference in point A to 1, you know that the lower the point is, the higher the pressure. So we're going to have point A is going to be equal to the pressure in point 1 minus, you're going to do the specific gravity of the gasoline times the specific density of water. So 0.7 times 9.8. Now the reason it's a minus is because you think about it. P1 is going to have a higher density. Therefore, if you move this over to the other side, P1 would be equivalent to the pressure at A plus this. So P1 is higher. The way I like to think about it though is the lower your point goes. If it's lower, you subtract. If it's higher, you're going to add. And then you keep moving along. So we're going to go from P1, oh, and you have to multiply by the H as well. So this is just that entire multiplication right there is just the specific density for gasoline. Then you have to multiply that by the height difference, 0.3 meters. Alright, we'll move on to this page. So now between point 1 and point 2, alright, it's going to be mercury. You're going to notice point 2 is higher, so we're going to add this time. So it's higher by a distance of 0.2, specific gravity of 13.6. So you're going to have P1 is going to be equal to P2 plus, because P2 is higher, 13, what was it, 0.6? 13.6 times the 9.8 of water times the height difference of 0.2 meters. Now you're going to go from point 2 to point B. Height difference 0.2, specific gravity of oil 0.9, and B is higher, so we're going to add again. P2 is equal to PB plus, because it's higher, so 0.9 I believe, 0.9 specific gravity times the 9.8 times the height difference of 0.2. Now, if you recall what our first one was PA, P1, it was minus 0.7 times 9.8 times a 0.3 height difference. Now you're going to add all of these equations together. Those will cancel, those will cancel. You're left with PA is equal to PB, and then we will multiply all of these together. I'm not going to do that currently because that's just trivial mathematics. You should be able to do that. So you will have this, which all of this, you want to have minus, it'll be